You are the creator of your own reality. You are the God of your own reality. You are the operant power. We keep hearing these kind of phrases, right? And a lot of us must have a deep knowing when it comes to this. And yet, a lot of people do not see this happening when they're trying to consciously manifest something. Our logical mind does not agree with it. It just doesn't make you see how you can be the creator of your own reality when the desire is so far away, right? And that is one of the most important steps of knowing that people miss. And in this video, I wanted to give you a very simple exercise for you so you can understand that you've always been manifesting things into your life and you are the creator of your own reality. Welcome back to this video. My name is Rav and I help people with their manifestations as well as their spiritual growth. Now, if you want to work one-on-one with me, the link is down in the description box below so you can sign up for a coaching session with me. And during the coaching sessions, we can plant some really empowering beliefs as well as find out those limiting beliefs that might have been holding you back from the past so you can get closer to your manifestations and actually achieve it. All right, so let's talk about this step that most people miss during the manifestation, and it's one of the most important steps, especially if you're trying to consciously create something. You know, you can just set out intentions without actually believing or knowing that you are the conscious creator of your own reality or just the creator of your own reality, right? But if you do not really understand that you are the creator of your own reality or the God of your own reality, it's really gonna make your manifestation journey a lot harder. Even if we try to believe it at a more conscious level and we try to say that, okay, we are the operant power, we don't actually see it. Our logical mind doesn't agree with it. And you might be aware of your God self during the times you meditate or when you are feeling overly relaxed or anything like that. But still, when you think about your desire, it just feels so far away and you just forget. And once we start to realize that we've always been creating the reality around us, before it was unconsciously, right? When during our childhood too, a lot of things were being created because of our own assumptions, of our own pushed outs on other people. When we start to see that happening, even though that was in a more unconscious level, when we're not even aware about our own powers, right? It starts to give us more power later on when we're trying to manifest. So in this video, I wanted to kind of give you one exercise, like a practical exercise, not just think about it, not just forget about it, but an exercise where you can recall back incidents of your own life when you have manifested things. And you can just think about the thought patterns you had and how they led to the manifestations. I want you to dig down your memory lane. Most of them, I hope it's positive that you can figure it out. And even if it's negative, you can just look at your past breakup, for example, and see how you might have been able to contribute to that breakup, right? But also, let's just try to focus on the positive. Let's just think about maybe if you have an example such as you were determined to become the first person in your class or whatever, and then you became first. Or just having some kind of like material desires come to you. Like for me, one of the best things that I can remember is when my parents bought me a bicycle, which I thought was impossible. You know, I had to beg for them for such a long time, cry for a long time, and you know, it was almost like an impossible goal for me. So sometimes on my way back from school, I would just see some kids riding the same kind of bikes, and I would just imagining myself riding that bike. You know, and at that time, there wasn't as much importance, right, on the bike itself. But still, during my birthday, my parents surprised me with that gift, and that was out of nowhere. You know, I hadn't even asked for that bicycle for almost a year or so, but you know, it was right in front of me and it was exactly the kind that I wanted, like a blue BMX bike. If you are able to dig these kind of instances from your own life and actually write it down, write as much things as you can down. Things that happen without you actually knowing it, but it was sort of unconscious, but it was a deliberate form of manifestations where you are able to look back now and see that how your thoughts actually created. So the more you try to do this exercise along with your intentions, the daily affirmations, the living in the ends, visualizations, or whatever you're trying to do for your own manifestation right now, it's gonna actually make your logical mind believe that you've always been manifesting. You've always been creating scenarios in your life, whether it be good or bad, right? That's why I want you to focus on the good, but also if you can actually think of the bad situations which manifested out of your own thinking, your own inner mental conversations with people where you're just trying to argue with them and all of a sudden they actually argue with you in real life. You know, those kind of situations happened to me all the time before when I was, you know, like a more angry person. Sometimes almost like imagining having these fights with other people, and that would actually manifest into the reality, right? But that was an old version of me, which is like really far behind me, you know what I mean? But at the same time, if you are able to find these kind of instances and put like, you know, 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 equals to whatever, then it's going to be easier for your logical mind to be on your side when you're trying to manifest these bigger desires. So this is a very, very beneficial exercise that has helped me personally, as well as it's helped other people in my life to actually make them realize that yes, your thoughts do create. You are the manifester of your own reality. So that's all I wanted to share in this video, but if you have any examples that you can think of right now which makes you realize or remember that you had manifested something in the past, feel free to comment down in the comment section below. And also don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe and all that good stuff. Plus, I do offer one-on-one coaching, so if you want to work one-on-one with me, the link is down in the description box below as well. And with that being said, guys, I want to wish you all the very best. Happy manifesting, goodbye, and namaste.